Quick rundown on this series. This series incorporates Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and the prequel to Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Xenoblade Chronicles Torna the Golden Country. We won't be doing these in the order of 1 to Torna. Rather, they will be mixed together. The stories of Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2 will progress at roughly the same pace, having Shulk and Rex go through similar parts in their adventures at about the same time, though Xenoblade Chronicles 1 will end a bit before Xenoblade Chronicles 2 does, for plot reasons. Xenoblade Chronicles Torna will be included in such a way that it complements the story of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but also so that it doesn't spoil any plot points of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 by revealing something too early. This series is planned out in 10 chapters, based on the 10 chapters of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 will, of course, then be present in all 10 chapters. Xenoblade Chronicles 1 will begin in Chapter 1, now, and will end in early Chapter 7. Xenoblade Chronicles Torna will begin in Chapter 6, and end before the finale of Chapter 9, completing the story of the characters from Torna. My hope with this series is it should bring about a unique way to experience these stories. Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2 were streamed from Twitch, and Xenoblade Chronicles Torna was recorded directly for YouTube. Xenoblade Chronicles 1 is played on my PC and in HD. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 will become a New Game Plus playthrough starting in Chapter 3 to feature the new content released for it over the year after release, but will remain spoiler free. Without further ado, let's begin with Xenoblade Chronicles. Welcome to Xenoblade Chronicles. Already we've encountered a massive problem with the game. That title screen is way too mesmerizing for you to ever start the game, instead of just staring at it and being like, whoa, it's so incredible, man. I remember when I first played this game on the 3DS, literally every single time I booted up the game before I could continue a playthrough that I was working on, I had to sit through the title screen for at least one cycle of that title screen there. Like, it is pretty crazy. Hello, Leo. Welcome back. But yeah, so we're finally starting the crazy Xenoblade Chronicles 1, 2, and Torna that I've been planning for a while, where I kind of throw the stories all together as one massive series to kind of make them intertwine and stuff like that. It'll be interesting to see how this goes. I've been playing this for a while. We'll see how it goes. First of all, something that I should note is also this is being played on my computer right now. I was originally going to play it on my Wii U as like the downloaded thing there, but turns out if I play it on my computer, I can make the graphics look way better than the original. So first of all, my controller is an Xbox controller, interestingly enough, an Xbox 360 controller, but if you want to see exactly, the screen's going to flash black here if I do this, by the way. So, like, sorry for that. But if I show as a comparison, this is what the game looks like normally on the Wii. Like, that's just what the normal graphics are. That's just what the Wii would do. But what we're going to be streaming it at and why we're going to be playing it on the computer is because we can make it look like this. So yeah, computer it is. It's going to flash black as I, like, click onto this again. That's very unfortunate, you know, but it is definitely a massive graphical upgrade. It makes me really wish that there was like an official Xenoblade Chronicles HD or something like that. That would be fantastico. But anyway, let's get into this. I'm not gonna have any commentary during like the major cutscenes, like I probably will during some of the minor ones where like the characters just kind of go through like preset movement, stuff like that, instead of actually being like super heavily designed for the cutscene. Like, so for simpler cutscenes I'll probably still talk, but for like the really heavy cutscenes, cameras going off, chat boxes going off, just so that only the main cutscene can be displayed, because this game is all about story and music pretty much. So the point of me streaming that is basically to share that aspect of that. So to reflect that, yeah, that was a test file that I did earlier, is what that was. I don't know why I hit load. Like, I was just testing this out and like testing the controller and graphics and stuff like that. Let's get into it.
Long ago, the world was nothing more than an endless sea, cloaked in a boundless sky, reaching as far as could possibly be imagined. Then two great titans came into existence. The Bionis and the Mechonis. The Titans were locked in a timeless battle. Until at last, only their lifeless corpses remained. Eons have passed. Now, our world, this vast land stretching across the remains of the Bionis, is under attack from a relentless force known as the Mechon. Retreat! Retreat! Ah! Ah! Get away from me! Retreat! No retreat! The end becomes unknown! No! No!
They're advancing down our weak right flank. For a bunch of soulless machines, they seem to know a thing or two. But we'll see.
Young man, we've been given the order to retreat. We're pulling back the line to Colony 6. That's where we'll set up the last line of defense.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Any more time spent hanging around here, and we're done for.
Count me in. We gotta get out of here.
Or we can stay and fight.
What?
We may die if we take a stand here, but staying gives us the chance to change our destinies. We have the Monado. With this, the future is ours for the taking.
Stupid beast. Your body can't take any more of the Monado. I can tell by just looking at you.
Getting short-sighted in your old age, Dixon. I'm fine. Don't worry, I'm still in control.
I should have known I couldn't talk sense into a beast. Let's do this. I'm going with you. You'll need someone to drag your corpse on.
As long as you think you've still got the strength in you, old man.
Oi, you two! We've been ordered to pull back! I'm leaving!
Well, I say you're coming with us. What would we do without those?
The enemy's second wave! It's approaching!
It's now or never, Dunban. Let's show them what we've got. We'll give them a warm Hom's welcome.
Acknowledged.
Yeah! Ha! What are they trying to prove? I'm not throwing my life away. No point dying in some godforsaken field. Nothing for it. I'll have to use Dunban as a decoy. That should give me time to escape.
Whoa, I wonder who's gonna potentially betray us. And yeah, the lip sync is a bit weird. I don't know how much effort they actually put into like lip syncing it after it was translated from Japanese. I don't know if they did any actually. I'm not completely sure. But welcome to the stream, Hunt. Hope things are going well. And let's hope that this Xbox controller is gonna work as it should. Looks like it is so far. Anyway, yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2, both, whoops! Okay, so they didn't change the lip sync from Japan. Yeah, that's probably why it looks so weird all the time. That makes sense. And hello and welcome, Azexil, if I'm saying that correctly. Does anybody here have any interesting and cool plans for the weekend? But yeah, maybe I should actually be reading this out. Sorry, I've been skipping a lot of it because I've seen it before, but... Select arts with the D-pad and press A to confirm. You cannot use an art when the icon is crossed out. Yeah, so this game uses a real-time battle system where the arts that you have will like recharge over time after you've used them and such. And at first I thought I wouldn't like this system, but I do. I do like that. So right now I only have 2 arts and they're Monado arts. So I have Monado Buster that does a whole bunch of damage to like all the Mechon in front of me in a straight line. And there's Monado Enchant that allows ordinary weapons to damage the Mechon. Like if you look at my teammates here hitting them, it does like 1 damage. Like when once, yeah, there we go, there's a 1. Oh, he does more damage, he did 333 there. But Mumkar's hitting for, yeah, he's hitting for 1. He's hitting for 1 right there. So if I use Monado Enchant, that'll actually let them do that as well. That'll let them hit for normal damage as well. Then I'm gonna use Monado Buster just to show that off, where he does like a big beam and boop, take that.
I can see this isn't pushing you at all.
Yeah, it definitely isn't. First time I played this game, I was very confused. I was like, I thought the Monado Short Sword, who's this guy? But yeah. Ah, makes sense then. Guess that's an ether art. But yeah, definitely been going well for the 2 hours you've been gone, just doing usual smash grinding. Nice, nice. Nice, nice. Anyway, I really like the music direction for this opening cutscene, like this whole opening prologue thing. Like, the music in the cutscene that just played out was very good at like building up the tension in the scene around you. And then the cutscene that plays after we finish off the big dude that's about to appear is both like the same thing, and it also borrows tunes from the main theme. I love it so much when video games like use tunes from different things. And in the coming up cutscene that we're gonna see in a second, it actually uses part of the main theme. So like it'll get to an intense part, and if you listen carefully, you'll be able to hear like do 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 do. Do. So yeah, be on the lookout for that, I guess.
You gotta be kidding! It's their main force. Looks like the Mechon are hell-bent on taking us out.
They'll have to be if they want to beat us. Now, let's even the odds a bit.
You heard him.
Dixon, Munka, let's do this.
Going down that easily.
Tomban, you alright? Oh, what does it look like? I'm still good to go.
Guess even a hero's gotta reach his limit eventually.
Munka, what are you doing? That way is...
Sorry, brothers. Hate to drop this on you, but it's the Monado they're after. So have fun keeping them occupied for me. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Munka, you dirty...
Now, don't worry. I'll organize your funerals. Well, see you, boys.
Wait!
Huh? If this is a joke, it ain't funny. Looks like this is it. At least we know our luck can't get any worse from here. Dumban?
Dixon, take care of the survivors.
Dumban, what are you playing at?
Those idiots. I'll just come and get the Monado when everything's quieted down a bit. That thing's gonna be mine! Oh no, please! No!
Vile Mechon. If you think the Homs, the people of Bionis, are just waiting here for you to pick us off, you are sorely mistaken.